Avenue gang member, and I really pray for justice for Anthony. And the same gun that killed Anthony, they believe the same suspect also killed Christopher Bowser in Highland Park. And because of all the testimony in the trial, we know it was racially motivated, and that it's a Latino gang problem. It's any kind of gang problem, but the whole racial thing breeds in the gang community where there's ignorance and hatred, and that breeds, and that's where racism breeds, and it's just stupidity and hatred and evil, because there's no other word for it but evil, and it has to stop.
Again, as Najee said, my name is Melvin Arsenal, and I'm a community activist and the founder of the Los Angeles Humanity Group Foundation. And I am here today disturbed, disappointed, and angry with the city of Los Angeles. I am demanding as a citizen that we are better protected by law enforcement. I have witnessed mistakes being made both by law enforcement and city officials. We have a deep-seated racial problem. Latinos have vowed to kill African Americans. It has gone on too long. There's a reactive approach being taken to solve these problems rather than a proactive one. Statistics have overwhelmingly shown that hate crimes are on the rise all over the city involving African Americans as the victims. It appears that African American lives are not important when a 14-year-old African American girl can be murdered in broad daylight because of the color of her skin, and not one Latino official in the city speaks out for the community to stop. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. We as citizens need to know what city streets that we can possibly lose our lives on because of the color of our skin. Tourists who visit our city need to know that. Nothing is being done to protect innocent citizens who are not aware of these situations. We need a more proactive solution. The city council needs to do something in their districts now. And I mean, it needs to be done right now. We as African Americans and Latinos need to mend the bridges that were built by leaders such as Martin Luther King and immigrant leader Cesar Chavez. I remember a time when groups like the La Raza and African Americans stood side by side protesting in the 70s on college campuses. What happened? We are making an appeal to the Latinos to stand up and do what is right, and let's work together.
Thank you, Melvin.
In connection with the immigration department, where they have no power when an illegal immigrant crosses over the border and comes over here, when they arrest him, they cannot arrest him as an illegal immigrant because they have no jurisdiction and no power where that's concerned. So when you ask the question, well, why isn't we addressing the border? We have no power when it comes there. Our protecting the border, we can't even be armed. The only thing that we're allowed to do is to stand up there and watch them actually come across and make sure that they come across safely.
And
So there's nothing that we're able to do.
Sean?
yeah, one of the Latinos out of the two that murdered my daughter, the one that actually murdered my daughter was not from across the border. He was from here. So, to answer to your question about going back to Mexico and all that, I mean, we were scared at first, thinking that maybe
what was gonna happen, that he was gonna flee and go back to Mexico. But he wasn't from Mexico, he was from,
We don't know the family tree, and that's not like the major issue.